Well, the offensive line is one of the positions that we feel very comfortable with. It's a position that there's a lot of depth. 4 out of 5 starters return, and if you count Keith Klutz, who was hurt last fall and missed part of the season, that's a 5th starter there. And we've got several young guys that are working into the mix, but primarily you've got Sam Bell and Rotchill Medor, Alex Thompson, Hunter McHugh, all the guys who've played a couple full seasons now for us, and I think they're taking another step as a group. As you know, the offensive line is one group where they all have to work together, and so far we've been very happy about the cohesiveness of that unit. You know, as we were talking about the depth of that group, there's several young guys who were in the 2 deep a year ago, and some of them got game action. I'm talking about guys like Russell Clayton, Ryan Wetzel, Peter Riggy. They're guys that have really taken a tremendous leap forward in their preparation. They're guys that we feel very confident could go in and give us some help in that position. So when you put the emergence of those 3 guys with the guys returning, it's a position that's very deep for us.
Yeah, we got it's a pretty good veteran group right now. We have Sam Bell, who's coming back as a right tackle. Played a lot of football for us last year. Was first year with us last year, so has made major strides in being in the program for a year. You got Rotchill Medor at the right guard position, who's really embraced the position, done a real nice job growing up. Again, 2nd year in the program, but really coming along as a football player. At the left guard position, you got Hunter McHugh right now, who's really battling, showing a lot of experience. And at the center position, you got a young guy, Alex Thompson, but a guy who was trial by fire last year, a true freshman, but going into the season, all Big South preseason player, so have very high expectations of him. I mean, Alex brings a good work ethic to the group. The one thing you're really going to see, I think, this year with Alex is a growth, you know, intellectually, just understanding the game. Last year, he played as a freshman, so you know he made a lot of freshman mistakes, things that I expect to improve on from last year. But there's no doubt physically he has all the talent, and you know it's shown by the coaches' respect for him with the All Big South selection. Yeah, I'm really excited with that group. There's a lot of really good young talent. They're guys that were freshmen last year who really didn't have a great feel yet as freshmen for the college game and the way we were teaching and some of the techniques we were using, but they've really come along. Russ Clayton has really made huge steps as a football player. Ryan played for a little bit last year, but again has grown significantly. And I'd say the most improved guy from the spring right now to right now is Peter Riggy, solidifying that 2nd string center position. I feel good about him as a football player. He's really made significant growth this year.
My expectations from this team most definitely winning the Big South Championship and going to the playoffs and competing in the playoffs as well. For my O-line, we just got to stay consistent this season and just keep it going. The most we can be consistent is going to be the better for our team. My role is most definitely to lead by example and be more of a vocal leader and just help the young guys with things that they don't know. So when it comes to like playbook things and when we watching film or when we're on the field, just coach them up a little bit on the side and get them ready before they go back out there. And most definitely get pumped for the scrimmages, because scrimmages is like a game and everybody fighting for positions, because no positions locked until, you know, coach come out with the depth chart. So everybody's still fighting for positions and nothing set in stone. So we get pumped up like it's a game, ready to go.
So right now, I kind of taking the role as being a team leader for the younger guys. You know, we do have a pretty experienced offensive line, but for me, it's kind of making sure that I know my role, not only my role, but everybody else on the offensive line's role, so that I can make sure everybody else is on the same page, so that we all work together as a unit. Demetrius Smith, every day. I mean, we go head-to-head, and we kind of have a little beef going throughout camp, and, you know, that's just the way it works. But my favorite part about going against him is that he makes me better, day in, day out, you know. Him and Darnell Leslie on that left side, they're going to be a problem in the Big South this year. Absolutely. Yeah, Jared is doing a great job. He's freshman, number 92. He comes off the ball real quick. You know, he's got great speed, great strength for a young guy. So I'm excited to see how things work out for him in the next couple of years. You know, ultimately that Big South Championship is the goal, get to the playoffs. But right now, in a shorter view of things, they're getting that first win against Holy Cross. That's all we're all thinking about as a team. So.